You see, this is exactly what I mean when I said that that no matter how many sessions or therapeutic sessions, therapy sessions I take, for as long as I'm still in that stupid ass workplace, it's just an automatic confidence killer at this point with the way that this workplace is. I'm sorry. I wish I could be really loud right now. I really can't. Because I just find myself coming back home with just very low self-confidence. And I feel like I'm just fearing for criticism. And I know that's just not me. But that's just where my life is at. That's just where I'm at. The fact that and this has been already happening for the past couple of weeks, that when I was that every time I'm in that workplace, I'm just literally rotting my brain out. I'm sitting there just waiting for something to happen when I know the reality is I'm never going to get anything anymore, which is exactly why my role as a fake graphic designer, or as they will call it, graphic artist, I'm going to call it a fake graphic artist too, has become obsolete. I saw what I saw in the will call when all the racks are empty out. Why is that? Nobody knows. With the fact that Trump's tariffs have already taken effect, and you see things are just getting worse and worse with this economy. And with my workplace, the fact that I'm just sitting there and doing nothing, nobody's talking to me, and it's been like this for the past couple weeks. The past couple of weeks, ladies and gentlemen. The past couple of weeks where nobody's reaching out to me. I just feel like a loner in that place. Wait, did I say the last couple of weeks? The past month and a half, rather. Or it just seems like it's just more than a month. It's been, I guess you could say, a month and a half. So about a month and a half, ladies and gentlemen, that I had to go through this real suffering of the person that I've been. And, I know it's only one therapy session, but unfortunately, I said it in my other video. No matter how many sessions I take, it's the fact that I'm still in that workplace. It's not, everything I learned out of those therapy sessions, it's not going to take much effect into a workplace like that for as long as it's so abnormal. And it's abnormally functioned by the same company president who just refuses to retire. And he's probably about almost 90 years freaking old. Dude, last time I heard, he was probably like 80 something. And he still won't retire, for Christ's sake. He don't trust no one to leave. And I'm talking about all the managers. Even Carmen, the longtime sales manager, all of a sudden, he promotes her to being quote-unquote sales coach, which doesn't make no fucking sense. That dude is a straight clown, dude. He's a straight freaking clown. He's worse than Adam Silver. The way that he operates. Because at this point, he doesn't know what the hell he's doing anymore. I'm dead serious. Why do I see that he's giving Armando some work and some flyers to update? And why haven't I gotten shit? All I get is broadcasting every single day from no other than Mr. Lee himself, the company president. I'm just trying to keep myself busy doing other things, like my basketball shoot-around scores and editing my videos, old videos of my old hangouts and old basketball shoot-around videos, when there's really nothing going on for me. And it is just sad, because I told you, the longer I'm in that workplace, the more bad things happen to me. How many times have I said this in all of my past videos? How many times have I said this on Facebook? How many times have I said this, all over social media? even though it's just mostly Facebook and in my recent videos. I sound like a broken record. I said it, and the proof is in the pudding. More bad things happen to me and in my life. And now look, one therapy session, I thought it might be a big start after what 2 hours has done for me. Nope. I told you. And I'm going to say, I don't care what Julio or Carlos or anyone else think. Even Lovely Mel or Mari. I'm blaming my workplace for this. It's my workplace's fault. Yeah, I know it's my fault too that I'm still there. But the fact of the matter is, it's my workplace's fault for the way that it's operating. And the way that, it's making me feel like total shit. Not only is it not helping me at all to regain my confidence, it has completely worsened my confidence. It worsened my confidence. Just a harsh reality, man. And I just hate it. To see myself coming home from work, like all I'm doing, when you're sitting there doing nothing, you just have a tendency to think things. I'm telling you that this is just the straight facts. This is psychology. If you're just sitting there, just like wondering what to do, you find yourself wandering off, and you're just thinking things. And in this case, for me, I'm thinking things that I don't want to think of. And unfortunately, this is the thinking that I have. Thanks to that stupid ass place. That I'm just like when I come home, my confidence is beyond low. Like I said, I feel like a special needs person. Just like, not only at that stupid ass dump, even here, thanks to that dump. I feel like almost only 12 years there, I feel like I'm a special needs person or employee, a special needs employee. It's ridiculous, man. It's just ridiculous after what transpired the last couple of years, and only to see myself still there. It's like the people that are still surrounding me in that stupid ass place is all a bunch of lifers. It's all lifers. It doesn't help that I have people like Armando who has been here as long as I have, and we're not talking, we just hardly ever work together. I hardly have any communication with any coworkers there. I hardly have any communication with any coworkers over there. It's just sad, dude. It's just sad. It's sad that I still have to work there, regardless of my strong efforts to get the hell out of there with so much job applying. And when I'm sitting there, like, you just wonder if anyone's going to talk to me, and nobody does, I literally rot my brain out. Like, I don't got any blood in my veins or any blood flow in my brain. That's just how bad that workplace is. It's not a normal workplace anymore. It's not a real world workforce to ever last for as long as 12 years or more. Ernie's been there for like 16 years, dude. And it doesn't even help that although he's a nice guy and he's one of the guys I was close with, it doesn't help that I'm talking to him either. He's not my confidence booster. Armando is not my confidence booster. None of those guys. For as nice as Terrence is, he's not my confidence booster. Nobody in that place is my confidence booster. I'm just keeping it a buck, dude. Like, there's just no way. Like, look at this. Look what pissed me off earlier. Like, other than just fearing for myself, just fearing for more criticism than I have at home, which, all of a sudden it's just becoming too much thinking that I end up making an even stupider mistake. And look, what transpired last month and towards the end of March, more stupid, uncharacteristic mistakes. And why is that? Well, it's because of the fact that I'm still in that place. And also because of that workplace. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm definitely blaming my workplace for this, man. My workplace worsened my confidence. Mr. Lee worsened my confidence. Real talk. Real talk, when there's really nothing going on and the business is what it is, when you have the same three managers with 25 years or more, the company president don't want to let them part ways. Especially Carmen, who has already had a heart attack in 2021. She should have just focused on her own health and let someone else take her place. But no, that motherfucker doesn't want her to retire. Because from what Sean told me, she is too valuable for this company. Just get out of here with that, man. Get out of here with that. It's why I cannot trust a company like that anymore. And I've lost all objectivity after what transpired the last couple of years. What makes you think that I'm gonna change my mind and suddenly trust it again? What makes me think that the business is gonna go back to what it is after what had transpired the last couple of years, to see where the state of this company is at? It's not a normal workplace. Look what it's one stupid mistake after another that I make here. I rate average, a drastic high in errors that I make. It's not normal for me. It's not normal. Earlier, when dinner was finished, I collected all the bowls like I normally would, and somehow, for some reason, I just skip over my own sister's bowl. And she got very concerned with that. She got upset. Rightfully so. Because I forgot to do it when I usually don't miss. And I'm going to blame my workplace for that. I'm sorry. Julio and Carlos can say I can make all the excuses. I can make any excuses. Even part Jory. Guys like them. I don't care what they think at this point. At this point, it's not an excuse. It's the reality. I can take another therapy session sometime next week, or I can take more that I could. But the fact of the matter is, the longer I'm in that stupid ass place, the worse I'm gonna get. And believe you me, all the therapy lessons I learned are gonna go out the window for as long as I'm still working there. No matter what I do to make things right, to try to do things right, it's just constant annoyance and constant brain rotting when sitting in my desk with nobody talking to me. And it's I just know. I don't even feel like an employee. When you're an employee, you're working with a team. Where's all that constant communication? That's what a workplace is about. A real workplace like Anna used to work at. When she felt the burnout, she felt what a real workplace is like. Not this dump. This dump is nowhere near close to what a real workplace is. You get burned out in a real workplace. Constant communication, constant teamwork. You know what I'm saying? This ain't that. Real talk, dude. This ain't that. I don't know how the hell I can still be here for 12 years. And God forbid, I might go on an unlucky 13 this September. It's nothing but a straight clown show. Nobody I just feel disrespected. I don't have any more likability there. Nobody's talking to me. And when I'm hoping for any work going on, there's really no work. I don't get criticized anymore. I don't get praised anymore. I don't get anything like that like I did in my first year. That's why it's so hard to have any energy. Because because my whole life is just unbalanced at this point. You know, I'm in a workplace where when I rather feel like I'm in someone else's home. I'm sitting there doing nothing versus when I'm at home, I'm always doing stuff. It's like when I come home, I'm always rusty because of the fact that I'm literally sitting there in that dump, just doing nothing. It's so bad, dude. There's really no sense of balance. There's nothing it's balancing. All I'm doing is just sitting there and thinking, and even thinking about my own problems. It shouldn't have come to that. There's no distraction for me. Had that place had new life, there would have been a lot of newbies by now, and new sets of rules, and new ways to improve the company, constant communication. There's none of that. It's the same goddamn company president that's running the damn place with the same 3 managers, and I can just hope for no more. There's no hope for that place to change for the better. There's none. These managers are always making up excuses to not give any incentives to their own employees. They're always out for themselves. Hell, I'm still only paid $17.75. Come on, man. Who gets paid like that in any workplace now? Who does? $17.75? Come on, dude. When all of us should have at least been paid like $20 an hour. At least 20 or 22 an hour in that goddamn place. It's just ridiculous, man. It's just flat out ridiculous. My mind might still be fresh off, man. When I get a chance, I'm still gonna go off if I could. But I just need to get this off my chest because my mistake that I made earlier was very uncharacteristic. And it's just more and more uncharacteristic mistakes I've ever made and that I can never ever have imagined because of the fact that I'm still there, and based on what has transpired with the tariffs, that they're just pretty much holding me back. I'm trying to find a new job. The truth of the matter is, it's that workplace that's just not giving me anything. That workplace has worsened my confidence day by day. So when I come home, I feel like shit. And what's just sad is that, like I said, it's only one therapy session, but I might just even have, no matter how much I take, it's still not gonna help very much for as long as I'm there. I've said it once again. I've said it in my Facebook many times. Once I get out of that workplace, I'm gonna feel better about myself. Yeah, you know what? Lisa's right. I should have taken. It's best to take therapy once you leave that damn place. So after leaving that place, you say everything. You go through therapy, and once you get into a new workplace, you're gonna feel so much better. And that's what I wanted to do, but instead, I had to take it because I know for other reasons, and I just don't know how it's gonna help. Like I said in my last video, no matter how many sessions I take, this is what it has come to. It's still not going to help me better myself as a person, and especially boost my confidence for as long as I'm in a workplace like that when nobody's talking to me. No matter how positive I try to feel, I'm sitting out there and just, I just feel hopeless. I feel useless. I get coworkers that they just don't even talk to me. And Johnny's just really busy with his with his sales now. We don't even play ping pong no more. Francisco's gone. You know what I'm saying? I don't got other guys I can play ping pong with anymore. I don't get any more leisure time like that. There's hardly anybody there. It's less than half of the normal capacity. Just sad, dude. Like, I better get the hell out of here, or else I'm gonna feel worse myself. No matter after I take another therapy session, man. I mean, my weaknesses are being exploited every single day. It's just a sad truth, dude. It's just sad. But it is what it is at this point, man. For me to skip over my own sister's bull, like, just, it's either I don't realize it or I'm just a fucking dumbass. You know. At that point, I just feel like a total special needs person. Just for the sheer fact that I felt like a special needs person in that workplace. Real sad, man. Real sad. I'm just very upset at myself, and knowing that I'm just even more upset at what this workplace is, and what it's done to me. I just have no respect for a place like that anymore. Because that's why I just lost my confidence like that. It's real talk, dude. Real talk. Can't stand it anymore, man. Nobody there is a confidence booster. Nothing there is going to be a confidence booster for me. And for as long as I'm home, I know there's aside from so many problems I'm having to deal with, there's just always more of something I got to do. And instead of being in a workplace where I'm just sitting there doing nothing. Get the hell out of here, man. I'm done. I'm gone. Peace out.